3, Master.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I did put in for 2 just because I had different topics, but I will make that more concise. I'm here on behalf of a group called On Manatee. We actually are asking the board, number 1, to return all the books. I have several pieces, and the statute that I'm referring to is 1006.28. There are several pieces of that statute that current policy and the policy you're considering today, they do not meet state statute. So we're asking that all the books that have been removed to this point that do not meet the criteria of state law be returned to the shelves. I don't know if you're aware, but you do not have a librarian with a master's of library science at the district level, and I do believe that's part of the reason that statute has not been met. I have heard from librarians across the district that they have review committees that included parent and community input as required by law, but they were told by district leadership that that did not matter. The review committee decisions did not matter, and the principal was fully responsible. If you will look at the statute that I referred to, you are responsible. The board has a responsibility. If any material is removed from a school, singular school, it does not have to be the board, but if you remove a title from the entire district, that's a board decision. And to this point, as far as I know, it's not been taken to the board, and it says it can't go into consent agenda, so I don't think I missed anything. The other is in the sunshine. The latest law in this statute is that every book review committee must be done in the sunshine. And there are no records. We have requested them by public records request. There are no records of any meetings. If you refer to a SAC meeting in October at Braden River High School, that is the only piece we could see where SAC committees are being informed. Also, parents are being told that they cannot object to a book being pulled off the shelf to get it back on. We have groups that have used the word, we will infiltrate your SAC committees to get books off the shelves. So we have outside groups without children in our schools who are pulling books from the shelf, but yet parents whose children should have access to materials do not have a right. The critical piece of the governor's legislation is that parents will have full rights. And parents' rights are being violated for outside groups pulling materials, and yet they have no say to get those materials back into their schools. So please operate in the sunshine. Make sure that parents are actually involved in the process of pulling books or keeping books, and that principals are not the final say. And that is in your new policy being considered today, that principals have the final say. They do not under state statute. You do. Also, there are shadow bans going on. The fear, and librarians are being told, if you have a troublesome book or you're worried about this book, get it off the shelf. Also, the books that are being pulled for sexual content, they do not have to be pulled for other reasons. If there is a challenge, it should be pulled within 5 days. But if it's a challenge for another reason, it needs to stay on the shelf until a district committee has made that determination. Thank you.